Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. It's Jen Quam in British Columbia, Canada. Let me know where you're watching from when you hop on. I actually just did another live video in a group that I have, and I said it was Monday because we're still thinking that it's like that week between Christmas and New Year's when we don't understand what's happening. So let me know where you're watching from. I would love to hear how your day was. I just making sure that's working. I did a 6.5 kilometer hike today. I did it one yesterday too. So I have this really great hiking group here, and it's men and women. But the last 2 days, it was just a group of women that went on, and it was super super cool. So always important to be moving your body. So one of the things that came up in conversation today on our hike was that it's that week between Christmas and New Year's. So I know we're a little bit after New Year's now, when no one knows what day it is. And the conversation was some people are really craving headed back to work tomorrow and structure and routine. Today, where I was, most people had today off because the stat was on a Sunday, so they had today off in lieu of it. So I talked to one person yesterday who actually said, I'm so not ready to go back and like have the kids back in school and their activities. I totally could have used another week off. And two ladies said today, I can't wait for the structure and routine to be back and like to be back in the thick of things and the comfort that comes with structure and routine. So my question to you guys is, do you like structure and routine? When people always bring this up, I always think of a friend that I worked with years ago who she loved it. Like she craved it. She had one child and she loved it. Like she was not a fan of summer holidays and kind of the flying by the seat of your pants kind of thing. Like not her. Like it caused her a little bit of anxiety and it wasn't comfortable. Like she loved the everyone goes to work at this day and the kids are in school on this day and piano lessons are these days and hockey, whatever it was. Like she really really craved that. She felt comfort in it. And just I think when we don't have routine, some people find that the unpredictability of not knowing what's going to happen each hour, each day, or even each evening doesn't feel good. So I'd really love to know, and let me know in the comments if you like structure and routine or you like the ability to just kind of wing it. So I'm going to read you some interesting things on routines and let me know if this is true for you or not. So having an effective routine can actually reduce stress, which we know if you reduce stress, it can lead to better mental wellness. And it can also lead to better sleep as well too. And I mean, think about it this way. I think people, we don't realize how important sleep is to us. And think about it this way. When we have kids and they're little, what do we try to get them to do? We try to get them into a sleep routine. And for some reason, when we hit adulthood, that goes all sideways. And think about how good it is. Like if you have had a little child, how much better their day is and your day is when they've slept well. Alrighty. Daily routines are helpful, but you may need to set weekly routines for things that you do less often. So maybe you're grocery shopping. For example, if you have a plan, you'll feel more in control. And I think that's why my friend didn't like summer holidays, for example. It didn't feel like she was in control. It's easier to make good choices when you have routines. So think about if you're trying to eat really well, if you have the same structure and routine, if you get up at the same time and you have to be out the door at the same time. I know I'm always better at like making my smoothie and getting that organized if I have a really good routine going. Keeping a consistent sleep schedule, right? We said how the benefits of that, and you'll enjoy better health when you have a routine. So meal planning, for example, if you can meal plan because you have to because of your routine, that's actually going to affect your overall wellness. If you have to schedule your classes, I have to schedule my classes. So it's group fitness, but I have to schedule them because there's limited spots. I do better because I have to schedule them, and I know I've taken up a spot, so I have to show up. So again, those little steps affect my overall health and wellness. If you're a business owner like I am, I do so much better when I use what I call my daily method of operation. And essentially, what my daily method of operation is having a routine. So it's making sure that I get certain things done every day and sometimes by certain times. And again, the intended consequence of that, like we talk about unintended consequences sometimes, but the intended consequence of my daily method of operation, my routine, is that my business flourishes because I'm doing the same thing, right? And I'm helping my teammates doing the same thing. So routine there has a very great intended consequence. Family routines can reduce the chance of a child showing symptoms of hyperactivity, impulsiveness, and other behavior disorders. According to one study, low levels of family routines are tied to oppositional defiance disorder. I don't know how many of those studies are out there, but that's super interesting, right? So, are you a routine person? I would have to say that I actually like routine. I have a Zoom meeting every morning, Monday morning. It wasn't today because of the holidays, but traditionally, see, this is about my routine. So I have a Zoom meeting every Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. And on the days that happens, I can't believe how much I've gotten done by 9 o'clock because I'm up early and I'm doing things. And once you're up and you're excited and you're fired up and all those things, you just keep moving forward. So I would have to say I would lean more towards I am a routine person. I like the structure of it. I like knowing what's going to happen and getting more things done. So let me know. Are you a routine person? Even if you're watching the replay after, are you a routine? Or are you more with the seat of your pants? Let me know. And are you looking forward to kind of normality coming back in? The holidays can be very hard on families. It can be very wonderful on families. It can be a combination of both. But I think we would all agree that the holidays tend to be chaotic for all families. So getting back into the swing of things sometimes feels really, really good. So let me know. Routine or fly by the seat of your pants? What do you prefer? All right, everyone, have a great Monday night. Have a great start to your week. Bye.